The malpractice of dowry is one of society's biggest stigma. Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya. Book title Dahej Ek Kuriti. Core question: how and why should we do away with the practice of dowry? Wedding these days. Wedding these days have become a symbol of prestige. Many a times it is more of a deal by the parents of bride and groom rather than a sacred thread. A deal where the more type of items you can get, the more decorations and gifts, including expensive car, washing machine, foreign travel, cash, you can get from the girl's side, the more successful a deal you have supposed to have made. Because of this prevalent malpractice in society, parents of girls are start to seen saving since their birth to satisfy the future groom's family greed. If we see around in the society strata and stages, educated or uneducated, rich or poor, north or south, everywhere you can see this malpractice of dowry being prevalent. Why don't we question it enough? Dowry has become a custom. People don't challenge it, and neither do they want to see the origin of this practice, which turned ugly into malpractice. It is natural also. After all, who will question something if it brings in cash, jewelry, gifts, etc. in the family? But then, how can one oversee the gruesome facts that are associated with dowry? The financial burden on families, the torture of daughter in laws mentally and physically, which only ends many a times after the daughter in law or her family members take their own life. Dowry is not only a illegal but a social crime. Taking and giving dowry, both, is a social crime and a sign of uncivilized and imprudent society. It is also a sign that women are considered subordinate to men. Under these circumstances, women's psychology changes and they start thinking low about themselves. As a result, the child born also inherit the same qualities. It is a stigma, and therefore it is our duty to cleanse our society as soon as possible from this dangerous and evil malpractice. What is this book all about? This book is a must read for all those who have gone through themselves or feel the pain because of this malpractice. It will fill them with motivation and desire to remove dowry practice altogether from society, away from the moral bankruptcy it inflicts on all of us. Various important topics like the diminishing sex ratio, how to find the right groom for educated girls, how to conduct model weddings are also written in a convincing style. Few experts from the book. In a developed nation, wedding takes place just like family festivals. It is celebrated as if it is like a birthday party or as if some guests have come for a visit at the house. Parents and friends give a gift at the wedding, but it is considered the sole property of the bride. A groom and his family should feel indebted to the bride's family for the whole life, as the bride accepts them as a family wholeheartedly without asking for anything. So many problems arise directly due to dowry, increased pressure on girls' family, girls being considered as inferior and hence neglected, lower morale of females, less education for girls, and all this finally ends up with women not able to manage well as they are not given enough support and knowledge and confidence to deal with these responsibilities. Few topics covered in the book: killing of innocent girls as a result of dowry, some incidents to ponder on. We set ourselves up for failure by following dowry. Dowry will set a dangerous pattern. Groom will not be able to find the bride. Till when will we let this daylight robbery continue?